JSU Nursing, your opportunity to advance your career and serve your community.
Egg rolls are back at Zaxby's. They're hand-rolled and come with a delicious sweet and spicy dipping sauce. But enough from me. Let the egg rolls do the talking. And there you have it. 2 for $3 egg rolls. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug-tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
WOTM is the television provider for all Alabama High School Athletic Association championship events and special programs. WOTM is your home for the Super 7 football, state finals basketball, baseball and softball state championships, the AHSAA weekly show, and WOTM also produced the first ever football playoff show, Super 7 preview show, and reclassification reveal show. Your exclusive home for all things AHSAA is WOTM. Contact your local cable provider to request WOTM to your channel lineup.
Russell Do-It Center and building supply stores have the tools and materials to get the job done right, whether you're a professional contractor or just a weekend do-it-yourselfer. With everyday customer conveniences like a drive-through lumberyard, price match promise, and our Best Rewards program, each of our 9 locations offer top brands and building materials like lumber, hardware, tools, paint, lawn and garden, and much more. Visit today and see what Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply can help you build tomorrow.
Bucks Island is your boating headquarters. Are you ready to hit the water and go boating this summer? Bucks Island has all kinds of boats, with one sure to fit exactly what you want. Fishing boats, sport boats, pontoon boats, and all with low monthly payments. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Bucks Island Service Department experts are also here for you to keep your boat in top running condition. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Don't be left standing on the bank this summer. Visit online at bucksisland.com and don't buy a boat till you get a Bucks quote.
Fried chicken and wontons and teriyaki glaze and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby's Sensation Salad is too delicious to be a salad. Yep, that's why we call it a salad. The Zaxby's Sensation Salad. Zaxby's.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and David here with you. Only a couple of more segments left in today's show. It is flying by, David.
It is.
Where is it going? Get your phone calls in, 256-234-6221. We appreciate Coach Hines joining us each and every week, breaking down these basketball games. We asked him, where do you go without Jalen Williams? I'll ask you the same thing. What would you do?
CBM. Got to be. And I also think, Andy.
Do you ever see, are we ever going to see Dylan Cardwell and Johni Broome in the game at the same time?
No. We will not.
Okay.
No. And there again, Jeff said it. And the people on Facebook, I'm sorry y'all missed Jeff's call. I think we got knocked off for a little while. It was a great call, great points. Jeff and I both are kindred spirits when it comes to, we'd like to see Broome down on the block a lot more instead of setting those ball screens 25 feet from the basket. I understand the philosophy set that in a roll, but we didn't get anything out of that Saturday. But I think this may even change Bruce's. We're to the point now to where some games, that 11-man rotation might need to be knocked down to a 8 or 9-man rotation. And certain guys get more minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that's a feel thing, game to game. Bruce even said that. It's game to game, everything changes. But you want me to run these comments down real quick, Andy?
Sure.
Ty said with Sam Williams out, what will the lineup look like? He thinks the same thing Chad Baker Mazar. That's would seem to me the obvious answer. Patrick Judkins said, "I'm glad Williams is okay. Concerned that in all the big games he goes MIA." We've talked about that on the show for sure. Ty said he predicts Auburn will finish up 13-5 in the SEC, so that means Ty thinks we're going to win.
We're going to lose but one more, and that's
Yeah.
probably at Tennessee.
Whew. I hope he's right.
I mean, that certainly is.
It's in the realm of possibility.
If not expected,
Yeah.
that you would only lose to. I mean, you certainly got to feel good about going to Georgia. I mean, Mike White has kind of given us fits at times, but look, I mean, we're better than Georgia. We ought to go over there and win, but it can be a difficult place to play. I've been there. Mm-hmm. It can get loud in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Mississippi State at home, Missouri on the road, and Georgia at home, if you don't win those, something's wrong.
Yeah, we got to win those.
Even without Jalen Williams.
Ty Sanders, I wish Aiden Holloway could find his shot. He's struggling in SEC
Don't we
play.
all?
I don't know where it went. Brent said, I guess AP voters, we only moved down one spot. Kentucky moved up 5 spots. So that speaks highly to the respect of Auburn basketball right now. Mm-hmm. And then Justin Clayton said, credit to him for not getting called, but Mark Sears is the king of the offhand push. He does, and he gets away with it. But, you know, anybody, some of our guys could get away with it too. It's just something that should be a point of emphasis next year, I think, with the officials. Brent Mays, Auburn's Carson Myers won SEC Pitcher of the Week. Andy, I hope we can get to some baseball here in a minute.
Beautiful.
He was unbelievable.
Transfer from UAB, man. He's going to be well, look, I mean, it's Eastern Kentucky. You don't want to get too riled up, but, man, he is a strike-throwing machine.
Well, you know, here's the thing. There's still a Division I college baseball team. And you know how baseball goes. You get one ace that can beat you on any. They never threatened us at any point in that series.
No, they didn't.
And you got a Herbert Holtz, you got a Crutchfeld, you got a Will Cannon, you got a Connor Copeland. You got all these guys from last year that could have took that Sunday spot. And a guy comes in from UAB and takes that Sunday spot, and I'm going, how in the – well, I know now.
Yeah.
I know why. Butch even said in the postgame yesterday, Andy, Coach Butch said, you know, there were several guys we wanted to look at this weekend, but we didn't get a chance to because our guys that threw were so good.
We got a phone call.
So we'll get a chance Tuesday, hopefully, against UAB to see a couple more of those guys.
Hey, caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Hey, Charles. How's it going?
Pretty good. Well, I was happy when Bruce Pearl come to Auburn, but my happiness is kind of wearing off now.
Uh-oh.
Why is that?
Well, we beat Alabama, we beat South Carolina, but we can't beat Kentucky.
Well, we didn't beat them this year.
Alabama and South Carolina was better than what I think we are, but we're better than Kentucky.
Well, but let me play devil's advocate on that, Charles. Kentucky has not had their full complement of players because of injuries until the last week.
Well, they didn't have their full complement Saturday.
Didn't even have their full complement Saturday. That's correct. So you're looking at a team. Kentucky is a scary team. If they get everybody back at once, they could run away with the SEC tournament and go deep in the NCAA tournament. So I agree with you. It's frustrating to beat an Alabama and a South Carolina and not beat a Kentucky, but that they have been playing handicapped this year up to this point. So we'll see how.
I know those games are at home, but we went on the road and beat Ole Miss and Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we're 20-6, so I'm not going to panic. Saturday certainly was disappointing, but
I don't know who was it. Did somebody call in, or was somebody type in and say that we were 5-5 in the last 10 against Kentucky?
Kentucky in the last 10 years.
Look, I mean, to be perfect, I'm like you, Charles. I mean, I go back a ways as far as this Auburn basketball is concerned. So I think we all remember that we'd have took 5 and 5, and we'd have killed somebody to get 5 and 5 against Kentucky.
Yeah, that's right.
They said we'll probably be number 4 seed in the tournament, so I don't know how far we'll go there. Probably not too far.
Well, we'll have to see how that bodes with the rest of our schedule.
Yeah, let's see how we finish out the year, because it could go one way or the other.
Yeah, we still got Tennessee to go to.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Okay, y'all have a good one.
Thanks, Charles.
Appreciate
for
it,
the call.
Charles getting
a little frustrated.
Hey, look, when Auburn basketball fans are upset that you lost to Kentucky at home, it's a good day.
We're in a good spot.
We're where we need to be.
We're in a good spot.
We don't need to accept losing to anybody at home.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
10 years ago?
But now 10 years ago, yeah, I'd have said, what are you talking about?
We've been having a ticker tape parade.
You mean Kentucky beat us for the 1,000th time? Oh, yeah. So, I agree with that. We need to have higher standards. All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
When drinking, take a sober ride home, not someone's life. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it. This is a message from your Alabama Department of Transportation.
J.A. Smith Construction is your trusted choice for construction site clearing and grading for new home construction, underground utilities and site work, concrete paving, storm drain installation, fish ponds, and slough dredging. No job is too big or too small. Call Alexander at J.A. Smith Construction at 256-896-1400 or email asmith@jasmithconstruct.com. J.A. Smith Construction, your trusted choice for construction.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
Catch a ride, not a buzz.
Hey, can you come get me?
Being buzzed still counts. Alabama has a code of the road, and knowing it helps you follow it. This is a message from your Alabama Department.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Monday afternoon. It's supposed to be glorious.
It is.
Middle of this week.
Yeah.
Like low 70s, and then next week, I see some 75s.
In February. You know what that means, Andy.
I don't care what it means. It means warmer weather. That's what it means.
You ain't worried
David.
about the end of March,
I don't
early
care,
April.
no.
Okay.
A bit. All right, let's switch and talk some baseball.
Yes.
Gets off to a 3-0 start, sweeps Eastern Kentucky, run rules them right out of the gate. First night, 17 runs.
Affair, yeah.
17 runs, but wins 17-6 in 7 innings. Chase also, he goes 4 2/3 and gives up 3 runs on 5 hits. 5 strikeouts, wins the game going away. That was probably the poorest performance of the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else pitched spot on.
Yeah.
It was very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see a little bit of everybody, a little bit of what the bullpen is going to look like. We know what we're going to get from John Armstrong. Will Cannon coming back as the closer. Crotchfeld pitched well, but Cam Tilley, the freshman, getting in to pitch a little bit. Tanner Ballman, as I mentioned. But I think I was like you. And the other thing that I was so thrilled to see, Joseph Gonzalez comes out, gives up 2 hits. No earned runs. He did walk 3, but you got to imagine a little rust on him to try to knock off.
Well, and Joseph was fortunate that we had a double play to end the first and the second. They had some base runners,
right?
But that's what good pitchers do. They induce ground balls,
especially him.
Yeah, and I didn't know how long he would go. It was stinking cold. That's why I'm a little scratchy today. I sat out there. It was like a wind tunnel coming up the back of my neck up that stairwell where I sat Saturday. It was cold. So I knew that Joseph wouldn't go too long, but I was pleased. And then, dang, let's get to Sunday. Look at Herb Holtz.
I know.
He struck out the last 6 batters that he faced. So 2 of the 3 innings he pitched, he struck out the side.
Leads me to believe maybe Connor Copeland is going to be your midweek starter.
We'll find out tomorrow night. We got UAB coming in.
Yeah.
And that's interesting that Carson
or
transferred from UAB, and Hall, big Hall,
Christian Hall,
who had a dead center field dinger yesterday from UAB. But how about Andy?
Ike Irish, man. I bet that guy could just roll out of bed and hit.
It's crazy. You know, he hit Friday night. He hit both lines. I mean, yesterday he had a triple down the right field line. You know, from the left side. Chris Stanfield, and I had a great visit with his parents yesterday. You know, they come up from Tallahassee and watch him play, and he hit a bomb Friday. You know, he wasn't known as a power hitter last year. He hit one Friday night. Just hit the dickens out of that thing. So, and there he is. Second.
Well, neither was Irish. I mean, he was a doubles kind of.
Yeah.
But I would expect him to hit a few more homers. I would expect Stanfield to hit a few more homers this year.
Yeah. And Ike looked good behind the plate as well. You know. Yeah. We're gonna miss Nate
Derek
LaRue's.
Fabian looked good.
Fabian
transfer from Florida.
Big, tall, lanky dude. We're gonna miss LaRue's arm, Andy, because he had a cannon. But I think as Ike gets a little more comfortable back there, he did a great job defensively. He didn't really have a chance to throw any runners out, maybe one. They didn't steal a whole lot or attempt to steal. But you said this before the show came on. We knew that 80% of our pitching being back was going to be a positive. But when you plug in a new third baseman, shortstop, second baseman, and left fielder, and DH. That's 5 spots that are new.
Yeah.
And we're not missing a beat at the plate so far.
No, I mean, 17-6, 6-1, and 9-1. Like you said, I mean, there were no tense moments. That's the only thing you kind of like.
Yeah.
You'd actually like a few tense moments, but those will come as we move forward.
Well, last year we opened against Indiana, a little bit stiffer competition. I think they did take one of the 3. There was no question Eastern Kentucky wasn't going to threaten us. I mean, yesterday their coach was just like, all right, let's see who everybody. I mean, I think they threw a different guy. I think they threw 8 guys yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who they're.
I'd like to say, Eastern Kentucky will go on and win their division or league or whatever they're in. Maybe they're a good team, maybe they're not. Yeah. We won't know that for a while. But I know that this Auburn team has got some deep pitching.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I just hope we can. I'm praying that we can avoid the injury bug this year.
Yes, please.
That would be nice for sure. Looking forward to that. In the midweek, you said UAB coming to Auburn, Ryan?
That's correct. Okay. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock.
Right, there you go. It is February the 19th. Happy birthday today, Lee Marvin, the great Lee Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty Dozen, as well as many others. How about Eddie Acaro, a Hall of Fame jockey, won 2 Triple Crowns on 1941 on Whirlaway and 1948 Citation. 2 Triple Crowns for that young man. John Minton, Big John Stud, wrestler. Smokey Robinson, one of your, I bet you do a Smokey song.
I don't do a Smokey song. I can't sing I don't try to imitate his vocals anyway. I put my own spin on it. But
sure.
Smokey has his own
Sirius
XM station.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I do Elvis, I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. I'm not going to try to sing like Elvis. I got to do it my way, as Frank Sinatra said.
Jeff Daniels from Dumb and Dumber, born on this day. Dave Stewart, very intimidating pitcher for the A's for many years. Justine Bateman, used to be in love with her on Family Ties.
Mm-hmm.
Seal, greatest claim to fame. Married to Heidi Klum.
Yeah, that's correct.
He's a pretty good singer.
He is.
I give him that. Benicio del Toro, he flip you for real. Prince Marquis D, one of the fat boys.
Ah, yeah.
He was the fat one.
Yeah, he was the fat one.
Yeah.
How about that?
He actually died a couple years ago. Jokic, Nikolai Jokic. Yeah, MVP, baby.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown, Stranger Things. Man.
I know who Bobby Brown is, but not Millie Bobby Brown.
She's younger. Yeah. That's going to wrap it up for us. He's David. I'm Andy. So long for everybody. We'll talk again soon.